Yo, welcome back. Today we are looking at Bruce 1.9 on the Lilygo t-embed cc1101. This is a follow-up video to the video I did a few months ago on the Bruce versus Clipper Zero. And at that point, there was not a lot of features available for the t-embed cc1101, but now we are a few months past that, and Bruce has actually come a long way. So getting into it, type in our device of whatever you're choosing to load your firmware on, whether it's a Mac or PC, bruce.compute/flasher, and we can see here that if we go to the Be More Selly portion there at the bottom, it's going to take us to his GitHub page. And we're going to scroll over to that Bruce area. And then we're going to scroll down, 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 down. And then right here, this section right here is what you want to look at, because this is going to be the current features of what the t-embed cc1101 has. And obviously all the red X's are currently not operational. And of course, everything else says that this is okay is. So here we have the Lilygo t-embed cc1101, and we can see that the cc1101 chip is running the NRF24 chip, non-existent. Interpreter is going good. I believe the radio module, FM radio, is still not on. The PN532 is running, right? And then bad USB, and then the lights are back on and running on the board here. When you boot it up, we can see here that we have 1.9 up here in the corner. That is a version that we're running, and we're going to scroll over. Now the wheel is still annoying to me. I have not 3D printed another wheel yet, but I do plan to. But the wheel is just kind of one of those things that it's finicky. So whether you want to kind of super glue your own little kind of tactile feature on there, you can. I might just take a soldering iron and just like stipple this on the side to kind of get more of a grip. So we'll save that for later video. Maybe if we decide to do any kind of upgrades to this current unit, that there's a lot out there now. We got clock, we got connect, config. Let's dive into config. If we hit config, we can change the brightness of the actual screen here. We got dim time. So dim time obviously is how long the unit stays on without being used before the screen starts to dim. Orientation up, down, the UI user interface color. We can choose white, red, green, blue, light blue, and so on and so forth. Yellow, magenta, orange, and then invert color. And there's a blue, which is okay. For this video, I'm going to go back to the default because I don't mind that purple. It's easy on the eyes. So I guess I should preface that this is going to be kind of maybe a 5-part or 6-part series of Bruce on the Lilygo TT Embed CC1101, and then just kind of going over kind of how we're doing with the H4M, H2 Porter Pack Mayhem, each of the features. We're not going to go as deep as we do on that on those videos, but we are going to kind of get into some things here. So back on config, we've got UI color, LED color. So LED color, we click on that guy and we can scroll down and we hit purple, and then that's going to turn on our LEDs here. So those are back up and running. And then we can adjust the brightness of those if you want. I'm sorry, no, that's screen brightness. Go back to config. We can adjust there it is, LED brightness. So that's 10%. And if we go to 100%, 100% is pretty bright. I mean, it's almost to the point like we're looking at this device and the LEDs are brighter than the screen. So I don't recommend having them that bright. Go back. I'm gonna drop that brightness back down to 10%. UI color, LED color, there it is. So we got white, red, green, blue, and then main menu. So let's go to red. Do you like red? Red and purple doesn't really mix, does it? For this video's sake, though, I'm going to turn the LEDs off because it might be distracting and the camera may not like it. So back in config, dim time, orientation, UI color, LED, sound on and off, startup, Wi-Fi. We have network credentials. We can choose a startup app if we want, clock, sleep, and then factory reset, restart, about, and then turn off, and then deep sleep. So top button is your kind of return button there. Center click is enter. Or you have to read back and then return. So we have Wi-Fi. We can connect to Wi-Fi. We have Wi-Fi AP, Wi-Fi attacks, Evo Portal. So you can do Evo Portal on this. You go Wi-Fi attacks. Let's see here if we can do a beacon spam, DOF flood. We'll do a beacon spam. We can do the good old Rick roll. And we're spamming on the Rickers. Now, I think actually, let's see if I can use the Marauder here, and let's see if we can go to sniffing, and let's go to scan APs. All right, so here we go. So you can see here that we are definitely Rick rolling. We're gonna give you up. Never really tell you a lie. So there we can see that Rick rolling is running on the Bruce t-embed cc1101. Cool as that. Bluetooth, we can go to Bluetooth scan. We can go to bad BLE and iOS spam. So we're going to hit iOS here. We're going to go into my iOS device here. There we go. You see there that iOS spam is running. Now this has RFID. It is HF, so 13.9, I believe is what it is. So we can actually, we're going to go to the Flipper Zero here, and we're going to go to RFID. We're going to go to read. It says we can do read 125. RFID. We're going to go to scan tags. There we go. So you can see there that RFID on the Flipper Zero. If we touch that, we can do that right there. All right, so there's that. Take it away, add it back on there, and then you can see that we are scanning the little old Brucey. So, so NFC 13.56 is what it reads at. IR. So TV gone. So the IR module on this guy is right here. And if we go TV gone and read North America, maybe the camera can pick it up. Probably not because all my lights are really, really bright. So IR, obviously working there. I will post a little video of me turning off the TV. Distance was roughly like 20 feet on that TV I turned off on this video. FM, files, we have board driving, or that's gotta be GPS. There you go. Files. We got SD card, your SD card slot right there. And then GPS. So I haven't done it yet, but we can add a little GPS unit here internally. There's a good Reddit section on the Lilygo area where people are modding the antennas on here, and they're putting SMA adapters inside of it and then just connecting the antenna off the board and then just drilling small little holes right here and here to then add in those antennas, even on the side if you want. So I might do that. I don't know yet. That sounds like a fun little project, but and then others. Others is QR codes, Megalodon, mic spectrum. So we go mic spectrum, and you can see here that we are generating a little waterfall display. And if I bring it up to my mouth and I start talking really close into the mic like this, then we can see here that we have a large spike on that waterfall display. So there's a Liberty mic right there. And that is the mic spectrum. Bad USB, so we can upload files onto an SD card on this and then run bad USB scripts. Anyways, I just want to make this video kind of giving an update of what we can do with Bruce 1.9 on the t-embed cc1101. I know that this video has been a long-awaited video of a follow-up to the Flipper Zero versus the t-embed cc1101 when I did the beta testing for Bruce. That was a few months ago, so we are back at it now. If you guys have any questions on these features, leave me a comment or join my Discord. If you guys are looking to get one of these units, I will put a link in the description below. On my first video that I did introducing this device, they were $34. They are now $55 from Lilygo. I think I saw somebody on Amazon or somebody on my comment said that he bought one on Amazon for 60. Um, Again, I don't control that. Sorry that that price jumped up, but that's kind of everything these days. So, but yeah, if you're interested in getting a t-embed cc1101, definitely go and check out the links in the description below. If you have any questions, join my Discord. I just added a channel for the actual t-embed cc1101, so I can answer some questions since we are kind of getting into this more. How does it compare to the Flipper Zero? I will be honest with you, the Flipper Zero community has done a great job creating a device that kind of does it all. It's going to be hard to beat the Flipper Zero with any device coming out, honestly, in my honest opinion. That does not mean that there is not room for new devices like this or the BLE Shark Nano coming out in June, Mayish. So there's room for all these devices, even the CYD Marauder that we did a video on. A lot of these devices are kind of your DIY pen testing devices. Even the ESP boy here can do a lot of the similar stuff with the appropriate attachments up top. We'll have a video on this little guy in the near future. But today we are mostly discussing the t-embed cc1101. So again, I hope that kind of helps some of you guys figuring out what you want to do with this device, if you want to get one. Anyways, I appreciate your time. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, do that fun stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video.